many choices, and most of them didn't even take official visits to other institutions, and a lot of them had been committed for a very long period of time. And the great thing about yesterday was there wasn't much drama, and they stayed true to their word, and I think that's a great illustration of their character.
One of the things that really struck me, Coach, when I was around visiting these kids, especially from the mid-state yesterday, was that pride and how happy they were and how proud they were, with the checkerboard bow ties on Rashawn and Vic and those things. To hear those stories and see the pride and excitement that these kids have, especially here in the state of Tennessee, what does that do for you, and how does that make you feel?
Well, there is a lot of energy surrounding Tennessee football, and a lot of pride as well, and there's a lot of positive energy. And these individuals wanted the responsibility. They wanted that challenge of helping build Tennessee football back. And we want individuals who have grown up on Tennessee football that, again, understand what it is to represent the great people of this state.
How do you think it might change maybe the expectations for this program going forward? Do you think people start to expect more immediately? Or?
I don't know if you can expect more. This is Tennessee. The expectations are always very high, but the thing we have to guard against is this is a very good class. But everything is up to their personal growth and development. These are still 17 to 18-year-old individuals. Everyone's going to develop differently at their own pace, but we'll be extremely young next year, but also very talented. I think we're really helped out in terms of having 14 mid-year enrollees. They've really elevated our football program. They've elevated our overall competitive structure and makeup of our football team as well.
Butch, I know when y'all were at Cincinnati, you recruited the Nashville area quite a bit there, so I guess the population growth here and the amount of talent as a result of that probably didn't surprise you when you got here.
No, there's great high school football in the state of Tennessee. There's great players and there's great high school coaches. And I said it in our opening introductory press conference. It starts with Tennessee, and then we venture out into our other home bases, our home areas, so to speak. But again, we're excited because we started in Tennessee, and then we ventured off, and we were able to attract the class that we needed to in moving forward.
I know this will probably never be something like the state of Florida or California or Texas, but as the talent in this state, especially in this metro area here, grows, how much better of a job does that make Tennessee? Because that's taken one of the things that used to be kind of a con to the job and making it a little better.
Well, it does, and like I said, we have great players here, and we've been very aware of that, and it's going to do nothing but continue to get better and better.
Coach, roughly, how do you staff Nashville? I mean, when you recruit, you have it split up into different territories. I mean, how many assistant coaches do you?
We do. We recruit in all different ways. We recruit positionally, we recruit areas. We recruit by coordinators. So really, each individual in their recruitment has a little bit different storyline to itself. It's all different and unique to that individual. It's kind of customized to that prospective student athlete that we're
Would it be
recruiting.
safe to say, though, that you had a presence probably down here weekly somewhere, some high school that would be an assistant coach with an orange shirt on?
And we were a little bit behind in terms of the recruiting calendar. We had lost a week in recruiting because of the extension of the dead period, but I spent a lot of time here in Nashville and in Middle Tennessee.
Did you feel like you had to, rebuild some bridges? I mean, was the connection what you anticipated it would be with a metro area like this close to Knoxville? Did you have to come in and do some more heavy lifting?
Well, I think everything is based on relationships. Recruiting is a relationship business, and not just with the prospective student athlete, but the high school coaches as well, the administrations of high schools, and they've been outstanding. Every time we walk into a school, we're greeted by the principal or the superintendent, teachers coming out, and that's been great to see, especially in our home state.
Have you had a chance to take a deep breath a little bit and sort of enjoy what's happened over the last 24 hours?
Really haven't. We're working now towards solidifying our next recruiting class. But, this weekend I'm going to take a little bit of time and maybe take an hour or two and reflect back. But, I want to get on the phone again with all these signees and really talk to all our newcomers. And again, they understand the magnitude of Tennessee football, but their loyalty that they've shown throughout the course of this recruiting calendar, and everything is staying true to their word and understanding what it is to represent Tennessee has really been gratifying for not only myself but our entire staff.
We find out today that you guys are going to be playing here next year. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, 2015 we'll open up the season downtown Nashville and LP Field, and we're excited about it, to be able to kind of reward our great fan base in Middle Tennessee to open the season, but also it's great for all the players that we have on the roster from Middle Tennessee to basically be coming back home and play a home game. And so we're very, very excited and, very fortunate to have the leadership of Dave Hart and Jimmy Cheek at Tennessee. So we're looking forward to that, but that's another year down the road.
Butch, why do you like neutral site games? I mean, what's the advantage from a coaching standpoint with a neutral site game?
Well, I think there's a number of things. I think first of all, from a recruiting standpoint, again, coming to this area. And we have so many players on our roster from this area, but also I think it prepares your team for a bowl game. It prepares them to be able to go on the road and play in a different venue, a different environment, but also have it be a home game as well. So I think it's extremely healthy for your football team and your overall development of your football program.
Coach, you're 1 year into being a Tennessee boy. How's life in Big Orange Country?
It's great. The positive energy that our fan base has created has been incredible, and they're a big reason for this recruiting class as well. But it's great, and I just always say it's an honor and a privilege to be the head football coach at Tennessee, just like it's an honor and a privilege to play and wear the orange for Tennessee as well.
The brick by brick philosophy. How's that? How you like the blueprint right now?
I like the blueprint, and every brick is symbolic of every individual in our football program, and we added a lot of bricks to that foundation yesterday.